I want to start off by welcoming you to this course. My name is Josh Pack. I have been teaching at Lindsey Wilson for a few years now, and it is my great privilege and honor to teach these classes. I want to start off by giving you a little bit of an introduction to how the class is going to work. First of all, the fact that you're watching this shows that you paid attention to the little start here portion here. You start off at this part of the class, and then I want you to go ahead and move into the announcements here. I want you to work your way through all of this stuff right here. This is going to make sure that you are familiarized with the class. I'm going to make sure that you know what's coming up every week. I'm going to try to make announcements at least weekly, just so that you are kind of aware of what we're looking for that week. This is a fast-paced class, and that's just kind of the reality of these online courses. Because we do them in first and second session, you need to be able to keep up. We're going to be moving pretty quickly through the course. And one of the things that you want to do every week is start off with your announcements, just to see what you have. You have my contact information here in the Your Instructor tab. You can see what my email address is, and you also have access to my office number. I work at a church here in rural Kentucky, and you can get in touch with me at that number anytime that you need me. I do ask, and this is something that is a pretty recent development, my wife and I are actually about to have a little baby girl, and so I've been trying to set healthy boundaries for myself just to make sure that I'm not answering student emails at 11 o'clock at night. I've been trying to make sure that I am diligent about setting aside time to spend with my family. And so one of the things that I ask is that if you would make sure that you get in touch with me by 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm actually running a little bit ahead of you guys, so that's 7 o'clock my time. That still gives me some good time to spend with them. So just wanted to make sure that that was on your radar. You're going to have a copy of the syllabus right here. You also have pictures of the textbooks that we need for this course, and I provide you with ISBN numbers on those. You should be able to order those through Amazon, or you can get those through the campus bookstore. Also wanted to let you know that this Student Resources tab here is your friend. As we go through the semester, you're going to come back to this tab over and over and over again. Each one of your major assignments has a folder right here in the Student Resources tab that will walk you through what the instructions are for the assignment. It'll tell you, it'll have a video there of kind of what, just me walking through the whole thing, how I am asking you to do it. And you'll also have access to a rubric. These are super helpful because they'll tell you exactly how I'm grading what I receive from you. Anytime you submit an assignment, you're going to know exactly what it is that I'm looking for as far as your grading is concerned. So make sure that you are sending your stuff, but you are doing so after having walked through all of these things. I give you very specific instructions for a reason, because I have very specific expectations for these projects. So when you are going through these things, when you are doing your work, make sure that you're doing it using the instructions that I give you. Don't just kind of throw out an assignment there. Make sure that you're paying close attention to what my expectations are. So the Student Resources tab helps you a bunch. You're going to have access to all of the stuff that you need to know right in here. You also, so kind of the rhythm that I want you to get into is when you come into the course, I believe you start off with the Announcements tab. I believe that's where you go initially. And then I want you to go into the module for that week. Module 1 is what we're looking at this week. You're going to have some introductory material that's just kind of, it's going to familiarize you real briefly with what we're talking about that week. I'm going to walk through what your learning objectives should be, things that you should expect to accomplish by the end of the week, your readings that you're going to have, Some weeks will be heavier on reading just because we've got a lot of material to cover since we only have 8 weeks. You will also have different lectures to which you have access. You have a lecture on the Bible this week, a few different things, and then your assignments for that week are also listed. You will have 5 different study questions. Discussion boards are really what they are. And we will walk through each of those. I'll walk you through some instructions on those as we go through the syllabus together. I'm looking forward to the class with you, and I will see you in the online classroom.